Mama, I don't know this person that is, and this is no extemporaneous, smiling person that these people are talking about. I have no memory of this in my 66 plus years of life. When I discussed this with her, my mom, there's a picture of her in the slideshow which you don't see here. She was as strict. I say they have a sycamore tree. I say the sycamore tree. She was strict, severe, unbending. And the only person who could get a smile from her was her late husband, and he was a raucous, rambunctious fellow. And I couldn't, for the life of me, figure out how they got together. And I always went with her. I said, how did you start dating, Mom? How did he get into your life? But that is a secret. My mother was strict. And every one of her 6 siblings here. So when I asked her, she said she didn't know any other way to grow up.
Birthday. Tonight, I will share with you a unique and special story of my experience with my mother. It was a bright and sunny Sunday afternoon when my mother Louise and my father Hubert, my brother Raymond and I sat at the dinner table to have dinner. My mother My mother, in a labor of love, spent hours in the kitchen cooking her husband's dinner. Dinner consisted of roasted beef, rice and peas, roasted sweet potato, vegetable salad, and the must-have carrot juice. To say I was unimpressed with the dinner is an understatement. My mother knew that I would not eat anything in that dish if she did not remove all the peas grain. But she did it again. She cooked her husband dinner. I looked around the dining table and I was bored with Hubert's dinner. I looked around and I saw that my father Hubert, who loved all kinds of meat, was enjoying his meatballs. I looked around and my brother Raymond was in food paradise, smacking his lips because he knew he would get the meal that I did not want. My mother Louise was diligently picking all the peas grain out of my dish. I was not interested. I decided I was going to go on an adventure. So I slowly and silently crept out the door and went outside. I looked to my right, I looked to my left, and I looked straight ahead, and there was the tank. The tank that was used to store water for cleaning, cooking, cleaning, and other domestic chores. The tank that was uncovered. I climbed up the first step, then I climbed up the second step, and I said, well done. By this time, my mother realized I was not in the room. She rushed outside and she saw me contemplating how I was going to make my journey to the bottom of the ocean. My mother silently crept up behind me, and Super Mama, she had the most heroic rescue that she has ever done in her life. And the only person who exceeded that was the tricks and mischief that Willie played on her up to this time in his life. My super mama made her most impressive rescue in her life. Mama, my mom, Louise, I am eternally grateful for your heroic rescue. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, but for you, my heart has no bottom.
All right.
Master Ceremonies, take it away.
Adela, Queenie, Mama, Grandma, and G Grand. She has so many names, and we all love. She's so affectionate. You won't find Miss Lou gossiping with the neighbors next door. You won't find her carrying news. You won't find her interfering with anybody. She said, mind your own business and do not look over your neighbor's fence. We as kids used to like watching TV. We didn't have the privilege of a television set. So we would go next door. Mama, can I watch TV? No. Can I go? No. We had to ask our father. And we only got the yes when my father was a little intoxicated. So we waited until Brother Green came. Can we go and watch TV, Daddy? Yes. My mother would say, where are you going? I said, Daddy said yes. But the beauty about them, they didn't contradict each other. One did not say yes, nor the other say no. That's what I loved about them. And that's an example that we try to follow. Now you have heard about Ever Ready. Ever Ready was that rod of correction. Ever Ready was always ready. Now I was the one who got into trouble. I fought for everybody. I fought for Raymond. I fought for Claudette. I fought for Willie. I fought for everyone. So especially Lambert, who was a baby. Lambert was a lamb. Lambert could not even kill a mosquito. I fought all of Lambert's battles. And every time I fought, I got a beating. 5 days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I fought at school, I got a whopping 5 days of the week. Saturday and Sunday, I would fight Claudette or Raymond. Mind you, I lost a few times to Raymond, but that's alright. So I got a beating Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So I got beaten 7 days of the week. And of course, my mother never really had any money. And I would take a penny or two. I got a beating. I stole her money. I got a beating. And there was one incident that stood out in my mind. I remember this so well, my mother. I decided that I'm tired of all this. I'm just tired. I am sick and I'm tired to be beaten. So I decided that I was going to sit in that corner, read a book which was unlike me. I mean, you guys were readers, I wasn't. And my mama passed and looked, said, come here, Granty. What? I said, Mama, what is this for? You are too quiet. You are too quiet. I'm sure about my mama loved us all. Despite the fact that Ever Ready never got a vacation, Ever Ready never got a day off. I got the brunt of Ever Ready. She made sacrifice with the little she had to send her 6 children to school. We all went to college, and I'm thankful for her. We are grateful for her. You have made us. We are very proud of you, and I'm sure you are proud of us. I'm going to end on a little note. There's a roof up above me. I've got a good place to sleep. There's food on my table. and shoes on my feet. You gave me your love, Lord, and a fine family. Thank you, Lord, for Louise Green. Thank you very much.
Because my other siblings have said a lot of what I was thinking in my head to say, I just wanted to share just a few things. I remember when my mother was mobile and at school, and she would stride, we lived about over a mile from school, and she would stride ahead and you had to keep up with her.
Yeah.
And I was running behind her all the time, because if you weren't behind her, you'd get a beating. And this beating is when you got home, because she never really beat us at school.
Yeah.
Yeah? She beat you at school. You must have done something wrong. You must have. Yeah? So that's one of my memories. Another one of my memories, and this is one of my favorite memories, my mother didn't teach me at all. I was so glad I didn't go into my mother's class, because I know I'd be picked on.
Yes.
Yeah? Because at that time, if you were a bit more advanced in your education, you'd skip a class. And it was the happiest day of my life. I skipped a class, and my mother never taught me. Well, at home, but not in a school setting. And that was the best part of my primary years. Yeah? Yeah. I still remember it. She never taught me. She never ever taught me. Similar to Lambert, I remember when I was going to high school. No, he got 1. You got 6. Claudette got 5. Grantley got 4. But because Grantley was such a bad dude, he always was in a fight. Always in a fight. He would get more than 4. Lambert would get 3 little slaps. Yeah, because Lambert was Lambert. He still is Lambert. As gentle as a lamb. Then I would get 2, but there were 2 of the hottest beatings you ever. And then Willie would get just 1. And to this day, he's one of the most spoiled persons I've ever met in my life. By the time they got to Willie, their hands were tired. Because Raymond got 6, Claudette got 5, Grantley probably got double up. Yeah?
I got 8.
Yeah, you got 8. Lambert got 3 little ones. I got 2 because I'm really one of the very feisty ones in the family. I am really what you call rank. In Jamaican parlance, I'm really rank. And I'd hear my mother say that, I'd hear my father say that, but it never mattered to me. You say it as well. Yeah? So I'm really one of the rank ones. So whatever you do, don't ride me, yeah, because you'll get it. But not at this audience, I wouldn't do that, yeah? And then there's Willie. Spoil, and I couldn't understand how come Willie got away with murder. I just couldn't understand it. But now I think about it, my parents must have been really tired. Tired to beat us, tired to scold us, tired to talk to us more than once. Because if they start to talk to you more than once, you know, you're gonna get beaten. Yeah? And you rub your hands, and you kind of sort yourself out, and you go there really pious, and the more you cried, then maybe the hits got a bit less, but you still got a beating. Mother, apart from that, you've done a world of good for me. You've inculcated values in me that I've used on my own child. But to be honest with you, I'm not as stern. Joe and Sandy, I wish to apologize to you. I didn't know better at the time. I hope you do still eat liver, because it's one of the best foods that you can actually eat. And coincidentally, today's my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And tomorrow is my mother's. So, Lambert's was the 6th, which was Tuesday. And of course, Spoilt Willie is next week. So, Mother, thank you for everything you've done for me. I know I'm far away, but I still consider you and I still remember you. And I know you're in pain. But you know what? You're in an exclusive club. You've got to 90 years old. not many people can say they've got to 90. So I wish you many, many more years. Yeah? And I hope you have, and I know you were saying, they haven't told me nothing, they don't tell me nothing about what's going on, you know. I asked them, they tell me nothing. I hope this has been a lovely surprise for you. Yeah?
I never knew anything.
And as much as she tried to fish and find out, she was told nothing. She knows she got a nice new dress with all this on it, but she didn't know what was going to happen. I'm so pleased that you've all come out to celebrate with us. Yeah, and I hope you're having a good time. Mother, thank you so much for all you've done for me.
Birthday queen, Louise, special guest, not so special guest. Her Lordship the Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. When one is tasked with making a tribute after the 5 siblings, mistakes have gone before you, it is exceedingly difficult, but needs must. When one is tasked, one is tasked. All these young people who are very, very good at mathematics, I need your help.
Speak up.
All of you who are good at maths, the younger people, I need your help. Thanks, Karim. Welcome. I was looking for you all afternoon.
Speak louder, Willie. Can't hear you.
I was saying, welcome, Karim. Looking for you all day. You know, my mother, they say you must be like Caesar's wife, beyond reproach. My mother is that and more, but she's only human. She makes mistakes. And my mother has made 5 mistakes in her 90 years. Mistake number 1 was called Raymond. Mistake number 2, Claudette, Grantley, Lambert, and Denise. But when I put 5 into 90, I get 18. 1 mistake every 18 years, my mother, that's fine. And then she had the baby, and all was well. How does one begin to say thank you to someone who has been there for them all their life? How does one say thank you to someone who has cared and has cried and has done everything for you? It is difficult. You know, my mom is the biggest supporter of her children to this day. She worries about them as old and decrepit as some of them are. As old, she loves them and she worries about them. And I'll tell you, that is how she is with people. I remember many years ago, I was at school and I was playing as all children do, and I fell and I broke my arm again. Something is something I've taken my mother through so many times, it is not funny. Anyway, we went to the hospital and we were told to come back on the Friday for to set the fracture. We were in the operating theater and we were there and my mother did not give me anything. So whenever I thought of going anywhere with my friends, it rang in my ear. I don't jackass, follow chain bomb. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It means that if you carelessly get up and just go, not doing anything and go somewhere, you will find yourself in trouble. Just pick up yourself idly, no, find something to do. The other one she has, and as I said, when I got here, it was even more profound. She says you must always stand on crooked till you can cut straight. And she's been in that, this, you may be doing something, it's not what you want to do, but you've got to keep doing it till you can do or achieve what you want to. So you have got to stay with the struggles until you can go home. Mama, this is my gift to you tonight. Let me tell you something. You remember that trap hunter you didn't have to go to church and you couldn't find? No, not the one, not that one. Grandy stole that one. Raymond stole the first one I'm talking about. The second one you couldn't find, that was Grandy. And you see the lamp you bought? The electric lamp? That was broken and you think that is the breeze through the curtain? Lambert through that one. And Mama, you remember the 3-pack of the iron comb them that you did buy from Mr. Chinaman shopper? You swear by them? Is the knees on for the dash them. Mama, I could not make it go and I never tell you. I had to free up my heart. Mom, you are a legend. Mom, you will love you oh so much. Before I go, as I said, you're a legend, and it always comes to me, Mama. They said this. You know, they say you live. Seems to me you live your life like a candle in the wind, never fading with the sunset when the rain sets in. They speak about footsteps falling and Jamaicans here, but what I stand and say, your candle will blow out long, long, long before your legend ever will. We love you, Mama. Happy, happy birthday from your 5 mistakes and your baby. We all love you, I love them, you love them. We cherish these 90 years, and I will add to the cricketing parlance that they used. At 90, Mama, just take them in singles now. No big shot. 1, 1, 1, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have mine, but I like to all raise your glasses. I raise a toast to Louise Green, the matriarch. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Mama, we love you endlessly, and we always will. Thank you.
So you'll say, there's a new world somewhere they call the promised land, and I'll be there someday. If you should hold my hand, I will lead you beside me. Don't matter what I'll do, for I know I'll never find another you. There's always someone for each of us, they say, that you'll be my someone forever under day. I could search the whole world over until my life is through. Yes, I know I'll never find another you. It's a long, long journey, so stay by my side. When I go through storms of life, Mama, be my guide. That's what he said. If they gave me a fortune, my pleasure will be small. I could lose it all tomorrow, and I'll never mind at all. But if I should lose your love, Mama, I don't know what I'll do. For I know I'll never find another you.